when are you coming back live? Them not ask about for them thing. Them ask about your thing. Yeah. So you hear me now. Here.
Me not have no date yet. Me not have no date.
Fine.
But you're doing some work on the road.
Yes.
Yeah, man.
Tell them say upon some investigation business.
You find the master. Hold on, the people. You find master birth certificate yet?
No, that can't find that birth paper in a Jamaica.
That's why we send Munchie at the RGD for the next 3 months, and she can't leave.
Nobody can't find
every single file in there until she find it. So she move from one RGD to the next.
From me can't find it in other day.
Yes, and at night she work, so that's why she can't come on anymore.
Munchie, here where them a beat me for. Here where them a beat me for. Them a beat me because me say, if we have some sensitive things, we know if it touches too close
for example,
to an election. Me don't know.
But I have the same
question. For example, what?
Yeah, because that would not be a transparent government. You're saying that the government should hide things. That sounds like something
me never say hiding, no, baby. I did not say
all right. That sounds like something that the PNP would do. For example, for years they did not want to implement the salary increase, the restructuring. They did not want to implement needs. They didn't want to do this. They didn't want to do that. This government is bold enough to bring things to
next year.
Modernize
Jamaica. We not implement nothing. We fear open up the goodies.
That would not be a forthcoming and transparent government.
No, man. We said next year we not fear implement.
Next year. It means the country first.
No, me say election.
It means the country first. Hold on.
You can't say they say we need country. Me say JLP first.
No, me say country first and what is right for my country.
If we not win, you know.
Thank you.
We can't.
So we can't say they about country.
At the same time, I am going to say what is best for the country.
Me say
nothing that they've implemented that is not good for the country.
Me never say nothing wrong, baby.
Government.
Hi. Me never say nothing wrong, you know.
Hello.
Has been doing a good job running government and a bad job.
Hold on, Master wants to say something.
Yeah, I think the government is smart enough to know don't implement any new programs in an election year. I think they're smart enough.
And that's all me say now.
Yes, what they will do, they will finish what they have, and that's why they're pushing all of these stuff.
You start push out the good things them.
Just a second, but for an election year, they have been doing this thing. Come on, Andrew's smart. And he will definitely not implement any new stuff that will be in disrepute or bring some confusion or give the PNP something to lash on. What he's going to do, I would love for him to finish CRH. Love for him to finish CRH. I would love for him to give more people water, access to water.
What is CRH?
Cornell Regional Hospital.
Cornell Regional.
Oh, okay.
The hospital, the water, the road, those are the things that he's doing now. So next year is supposed to be smooth sailing. Because
that's all I'm saying.
When he gets into his,
not for implement next year more.
Hang on. One second, just let me just finish this sentence and then you can tell me. When he gets into his election gear, when Andrew get down, that's what I admire about him. He goes for the Dragonaut. And he goes, and that's what I love to see.
Miss Marcia.
Go ahead.
Miss Marcia.
I'm listening.
Most of the times, the PM is not the person who put him foot in her mouth. Most of the times, it is not the PM. Because things have been going so well. And then we have one call radio station, a bala, attack bullshit. And we have one step out to tell Jamaican people how to discipline them children. It is not the PM. So you see the confidence we have in him are the same confidence we have in him. But it's generally not him or the one who do the foolishness.
But when you come on to discipline, I totally agree with the minister. Because you have some parents. You cannot just leave people to brutalize your kids. You have some parents.
No, Mark, they'll write up to go sit down.
No, you cannot.
No,
say
sir,
that.
me agree with Delroy.
You cannot say
Delroy,
that.
Chuck,
Just
figure
like how
Bridget,
no,
that now when
Delroy is doing a really good job.
doing a really good job.
Delroy have a right, because some of them are parents, when they have man problem, then take it out for the children.
How are you going to go into people's house and police them kids? You know, tell me.
Hold on there.
No,
We're
but you
not
put
talking
in
about that.
you
We're
put
talking
in
about that.
certain laws in place that if then they lock up them backside.
Hold on, Marcia.
How much
let
hard
me
work did
finish
they
speaking.
never get me started on
Hello? Hold
guys,
on there.
I can't talk too loud because I'm at work, so I have to be careful of my passion here. What I'm trying to say about Delroy Truck, right, is it's true, because remember, most of these agencies are just waiting for them to slip. And then because they're all headed by PNP, to me, operatives, most of them, whether it's the child agent, the child advocacy, whether it's the integrity or non-integrity commission, as I call them, all of them, they're mostly into the hands of the PNP. And he came out and says that. He's not telling you how. It's just that there are going to be certain laws in the book that tells you you cannot do that to a child.
Exactly.
You cannot do that.
I've only part of line can go and go find.
Bridget, Delroy Chuck
Yes,
means
Kizzy.
well, but it's nonsense. You see?
If I may say something,
Alright, we should not make Travis talk.
I don't agree with removing that corporal punishment. I am not in agreement with that. Sister Marcia, I'm assuming that you are outside of Jamaica, which would have meant that you have full experience to the type of children that we deal with outside of Jamaica, who have the right, which he is advocating for them now, and what they turn into. The level of disrespect parents are faced with, and the lacking of control over these kids. Many people are Jamaicans, let me put it that way. Love the opportunity for us get them on a plane and bring them come to Jamaica so they can say what they want to say and do what they want to do and deal with them the right.
Travis beating no change children.
Oh my gosh.
But Bridget has a right, that is a right where you as a parent have. You don't have to beat your own. But me want lick for me and clot and me don't want Delroy Chuck tell me nothing.
You know what? You know
Well,
what?
me no believe in beating kids.
You don't believe in beating kids, lovely.
No,
That's
I don't
lovely.
believe in it.
But one size don't fit all, right?
I agree.
Okay.
But there must be system in place that when Kizzy box down her pitney, she knows say if she box him down, there's a law she's supposed to face.
Me I go prison. Photo go
Yes.
refuse me. Bridget, me not abuse my child because there's a difference between discipline and abuse. There is a difference between discipline and abuse. But when Delroy go tell me say me can take a strap.
Between discipline and abuse.
And abuse.
Box down the child is
Can
abuse.
strap my child and after that I have him and get him and bring pain and worry to him.
We understand that, but if you box him down, that's abuse.
No, you can't tell me that, Bridget. My mother never abused me. Tell me it's a rotted lick. And I wasn't an abused child.
You can't tell me
Me
Well, you know, Bridget, it's so funny. It's so funny. You are the person who is here. Oh, government must hands and gloves people because we don't want to lose the election. But you in agreement with what Delroy Chuck come with right now.
Yeah. Box down no picking no go on the lady prisoner. Some Kizzy, listen me now.
Bridget, we already have a lot of laws on the books to protect children. We have agencies that are effective, that work. Me don't want to teach and beat me and mark him up. So that already depend the books in a school. But not because I'm me the parent. But you can't come in my household and tell me if you know discipline my child or me see fit. As long as me not abuse my child.
What I'm saying, you will not abuse the child. Well, let me finish now. You may not abuse the child, you know, but you have some parents now, Kizzy, where when them have the problem and the stress, them take it up and they put you as some 2-year-old and so they drag them and carry them down the road. There must be something to protect those children. You understand me? Because everybody is not the same. But you must remember that if you drag that child and somebody see you drag you, there must be a consequences down the road for you.
Yeah,
You
but Bridget,
understand
that
me?
is already in the books. Isn't there?
No,
Abuse,
enough
laws
further
against
there.
abuse?
Yes,
Can I
there's
say
laws
something?
on the books for
Enough
that.
not there.
Can I
But
say
to take the
Bridget,
total
not
corporal
here. Tell Delroy
punishment
Chuck go
out of
find
the home,
something to do, Bridget.
I am not for it
First thing
because
they
I
can
am
and many other persons are product of corporal punishment from birth until now. And look at them. All of them.
Thank you very much. Thank you
Let me
very
get
much.
back to something that Marsha
but
said,
can
and
I
somebody
make a
else said it
point?
too. You see
Can
the
I make a
media?
point?
You see the media? The media have a way of twisting things and make government look bad.
The
That's true.
media is complicit.
Exactly.
Yeah, hold on there. Case in
Can I
point.
make a point?
Yesterday morning, you see, when I opened the Observer,
After God, so
when I go look at the Observer cartoon, I saw where them posted a cartoon where Mark Golding is going into the house and Julian was beside him and a voter pulled something like a sheet and said, so Julian, you underneath it too. When they take a sack, it was a British flag, the Union Jack flag, covering up Julian. Yeah? That was in the morning. And people, it's by afternoon, them change the picture to just a plain blue sheet over Julian. That is the media. So them have a way of twisting the narrative and fixing it up that it's against the government.
Can I
So
say
sometimes when the
something
government
now?
says some things, whether it's a politics time or whatever, election time, they have a way of turning it away to make the government look bad.
Can I say something
Master,
now?
go ahead, Master.
Okay, listen to me. You see the children advocacy group. You see the other one there, the human rights group. Those are agency that is funded by international standard. Jamaican get grants from those standards. We are rated on them. Now, if you have a minister who can't come out and says that you cannot brutalize your pitney, what do you expect they're going to say? Because that's how they rate us. That's how they rate the whole world. All of these agencies, whether it's the gay rights, whether it's the child abuse advocacy, whether it's the human rights, whether it's the police, these are all international agencies, and this is how they rate Jamaica in terms of getting grant. So when you have a minister that comes out, he has to say it. Now, he knows we want to pick me, but he have to tell your son not to lick the pitney so. Him go behind your back and say about beating your ass when him bad, but not kill him. Because me have to come and tell them why we get the grants. So what I'm saying,
I agree a little bit.
Yeah, that's what
I agree a little bit with what you're saying, Marcia. It's somewhat true. And I also want to add, we have been beating our children for so many years. What kind of society have we accomplished from beating our children?
Just like how you see man used to beat
Lashika, you used to get beaten.
And nothing used to come out of it.
Lashika, you used to get beaten.
A little, but it made me rebellious.
No, me used to run. They couldn't catch me.
Me used to get beaten. I'm being a criminal.
No, it made me rebellious.
Not for the way we are criminal. They never used to get beaten. And them are bite off.
And I disagree. And I disagree. So many men, we beat, especially the boy picking them, we beat them bad in Jamaica. And what kind of men do we get in Jamaica? We happy while I understand
90%
yes,
of we used to get beaten. 90% of we are no criminal. It's a small percentage of criminal.
Yes, I understand. I understand that we need some form of discipline, but we can't continue to beat the people them with machete.
Case in point. Case in point. You remember this guy that
machete abuse, that's not beating.
Hold on now. Do you remember this guy that won the British Got Talent, Dalton Harris? When his stepfather realized that he had gay tendency, you know the boy, the young man come out and tell us how they threw him through the window. All because they were trying to beat that out of him. Now this child, I don't support it. This child, whatever the reason is, he is gay. They were trying to beat it out of him. And see him come out and tell him that's why he didn't have a relationship, because he said his mom did not defend him. So that's what I'm saying, that we can't allow, some people mean good.
I think you can go in. For every day, for every whatever that guy over England name, for every story with him up at Jamaica, there's the same stories here. You know, sometimes we behave like the things that happen in Jamaica is so unique to Jamaica.
But that's what that's
it's the same way how we in Jamaica, a lot of people anti-homo, anti-gay. You have them just as
some of us don't know when to stop and don't know where, and I always say this.
Thank you, son, from Opus. Valid point.
I always say this, right? This is my point. You can't tell me how hot you are lick me. You cannot tell me that. you can say, okay, you're just giving me a slap on my butt because me do something and think say it's not abuse. And me a feel the pain. You don't know what me I feel. I disagree. Children, there's other ways. For me, every time a child does something, it is coming from somewhere. And I will always say again, allow our children to grow, allow them to make mistakes. We have to learn about our children. Same way like how we grew up and we learn who we are, we have to listen to our children and acknowledge them. They are human beings. And sometimes we take that totally outside. Totally. Oh, you're picking up on this stuff.
I have an adult son. I mean, never hear him because he listen when me talk.